Hi everyone, welcome back to Purple Heart Woodturning. I hope this video is finding you all well, and in today's video I'm going to be making another resin pot, but to make it I'm going to be using this. So this is what I've dubbed my infinity blank. So every time I've made a project using resin over the last few months, I've been pouring in the little leftover dregs into this sort of communal pot. And now, I'm not sure if you can quite see with the lighting, but you've got beautiful colours there. You've got your clear resin, there's golds, greens, pinks, purples, blues, quite a bit of blue at the top, and quite a bit of yellow at the bottom. So what I'm planning to do is turn this into a really nice little pot. Not planning to put a lid, it's just going to be like a little pencil stand. I'm probably going to go very Grecian, so a lovely sort of wide top, a lovely round base, and then just kick out with a little stand at the bottom. So fingers crossed it's going to work out, not sure. First thing I've got to do is try and get it out of the mould, and then once it's out of the mould we can get it mounted on the lathe and we can start turning. So yeah, should be a fun little project, and let's see how it turns out. So I know what you're all thinking, Dom, that's the wrong way around. And I totally get that, because I've just cut into the yellow, ready to turn, and then realised that the fifth colour up is actually clear. So that isn't going to work with the base. So what I'm instead going to do is I'm going to cut into the top here, using the same cutter, and then I can use this section as the base, because you've got all of this material here to work with to make that really nice sculpt in, and then sculpt out ready for the top, and that might even look a little bit like a sort of floating top section. Not sure if that's how it's going to work, but I've sort of committed to that. So next thing, I'm going to cut into the top here and yeah, see how it turns out. So that is the bottom of the base all smoothed out and drilled. So what I'm doing now is just turning the initial shape of the Grecian pot. So just using a rough gauger first to get most of the material off so it's a nice even cylindrical shape, and then I can start styling the actual pot itself. So now that I've made the actual initial cylindrical shape, what I'm starting to do now is cut in the foot. So to do that, I start at the top of the pot and work my way in to the left-hand side, and then alternate and go to the base and go to the right-hand side. And what that does is creates a really nice motion to rapidly reduce that diameter down and create that lovely stepped foot. So now I'm cutting the internal diameter of the pot. So to do this, I'm using a graduated set of cutters, starting at 1/2 inch and working my way up to 2 1/8 of an inch. This just allows a bulk of the material to be cut out and also gives a bit more control, especially when doing the long channel down to the bottom. So now that I've finished using the cutting set, the next thing to do is just give it a couple of passes using one of the round carbide chisels. The reason to do this, it just gives a nice clean finish and also makes the actual sanding and wet and dry polishing of the pot much easier. It just gets rid of some of those teeth marks and some of those marks made by the cutter. So I've turned the shape of the little pot. It's really nice. I love this sort of really matte colour before we start doing the actual polishing. But yeah, it's got a really nice finish to it. It looks really smart, and I do like the fact that it goes quite a way down in there as well. So now next thing we're going to do, we're going to get it all polished up nice and shiny, and that'll be the pot finished. So there we have the finished pot. This has come out absolutely beautifully. I love the colourway. You can see there that little clear band in the middle. So absolutely the right choice in starting at the blue side rather than starting at the yellow side. I think if I would have sculpted down that way into the bottom, it would have had that really weird kind of clear line here. There is a very slight clear line at the bottom, you can see there. But having that thicker band would have just been a little bit obscure. Out of 10, got to give this project a 9.5. It's absolutely beautiful. The only thing that lets it down is there's two very slight air bubbles just in the yellow there. But apart from that, absolutely stunning. Nice and smooth, nice and clean, and a really high sheen. So I hope you've enjoyed watching the video. If you have, if you could please like and subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell notification, that'll let you know every time a video goes live. So the next project is coming out in 2 weeks' time, so keep your eyes peeled for that video. And like I say, if you subscribe and hit the little bell notification, that'll let you know when the video is posted on YouTube. So thanks again for watching, stay safe, take care, look after yourselves, and I'll see you for the next video.